Last week I issued a press release regarding the Central Bank of Curaçao and St. Martin, in which I lamented the rumors and innuendo circulating as far as the president of the central bank is concerned and the management board of the central bank. Rumors and innuendos are really vexing and could tarnish people's reputation, career. I have therefore decided, and I have issued instructions to the Secret Service of St. Martin, the SXM, to conduct an integrity investigation relating to the president and the directors of the central bank. And I've also directed a letter to my colleague in Curaçao, Minister of Finance, requesting him to also instruct the VDSM in Curaçao to conduct a similar investigation, all with the goal in mind to once and for all eliminate all rumors and innuendos regarding the top of the central bank. It's important that there are no questions of integrity or otherwise surrounding or any aura surrounding the management of the central bank. If such questions are continuing, it attracts undesirable players in the field, which we do not want. Besides that, a central bank has to have an aura of integrity at all times, and we need to get to the bottom of whatever it is, and I believe that through this method, these rumors and innuendos are either confirmed or eliminated once and for all. The law requires that people who occupy sensitive positions of confidentiality, that they are all subject to screening. So besides, as a general step to dispel rumors and innuendos, under the law, this is a matter of normal course of action to be able to screen people in those positions. So for that reason, I've also issued these instructions to our Secret Service and have requested the Minister of Finance to do the same. Why the Minister of Finance in Curaçao? Because the central bank is owned jointly. We have a common currency union with Curaçao, and it requires both ministers of finance to act to be able to attain the screening goal I mentioned.
Life is a journey full of connections. You're in safe hands even when life starts too soon. You don't have to miss a single beat. When a bad hair day makes you sad, just sharing can bring you joy and more to come. They take the plunge, turn fear into faith, while you capture those beautiful moments. In the game of life, it's family that counts. They'll be there even when you lose. We all have our moments of reflection and hope. And when you feel you're losing everything in life, we're there because there's more to come. When life starts too soon, you don't have to miss a single beat. We're here to connect you and share life. Telcel, when you want more.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
Need a loan that's quick and easy. Island Finance. Up to 50,000 guineas real easy. Island Finance. For education, a renovation. That's no problem. Yes, it's true. That's not all. They're quick and friendly too. Island Finance. Appliances, vacations, even fix your car. You can depend on Island Finance.
Approximately 1 year ago, UVI, in collaboration with the University of St. Martin, established a memorandum of understanding that charted a path or a way forward for both of our institutions to cooperate and collaborate in a number of ways. We currently offer joint programs in the area of business, education, and there will be a number of other areas that will be presented very shortly. Those are currently under development, and we hope to do so in a joint press release in the not-too-distant future. One of the other important outputs of our relationship here between the University of the Virgin Islands and the University of St. Martin has been the opportunity for both institutions to respond to the growing needs that exist here in our island nation. Tomorrow at the Collective, we will be presenting a formal report of a study that was done jointly by UVI and USM on how healthy is St. Martin. This was a study that was undertaken over a period of about 6 to 8 months. It involved a number of individuals here on St. Martin who served as interviewers and interviewed almost 3,000 people on both the French side of the island and the Dutch side of the island. We have collaborated at UVI with our Institute for Leadership and Organizational Effectiveness and the Eastern Caribbean Center, our expert center for statistical research at UVI, to present a report to both governments. And this report will be formally presented at a General Assembly meeting on the French side tomorrow, June 29, 2016, at 9 a.m. In the morning. This has been a very important exercise. It's been historic in nature for both of our island nations here. And we've been honored and privileged as the University of the Virgin Islands and the University of St. Martin to have had the opportunity to carry out this study. The study reveals the health status of St. Martin, both sides. There are comparisons that tell how individuals relate to a healthy lifestyle and a healthful living right now on both sides of the island. And there are also recommendations in there as to what we may be able to do as governments working collectively to have a healthier environment, a more informed populace and population, and an environment that helps to improve the quality of life for all of us here on St. Martin. We believe that as we move forward, working together collaboratively, UVI and USM, with various entities, both public and private here on St. Martin, that we'll continue to be able to deliver the type of work and opportunities that will help us to move from where we are to where we desire to be. As a nation, we know that we are growing every day. There are opportunities for us to lay hold on. There are lives to be touched and dreams to be met and acquired. And that's our story here at UVA at USM. Individuals come, and even though they may come by the 10s and the 20s, the 30s and the 40s into our programs, that's just a statistic. But what's meaningful for us is the lives that are touched and the different directions that are presented. The young man or the young woman who has been re-energized after being left to be alone on the wayside, and to be given another opportunity to show that they are people of value. And that is what higher education is all about, and that's why we're here to do so in a world-class way and a world-class manner that will allow men and women, boys and girls, the opportunity right home here on St. Martin to have fully accredited degrees delivered right here without having to leave to go elsewhere, and to be able to take the designations received and to have them recognized anywhere they may go around the world. It's a privilege to be here in this relationship, UVI at USM.
Oh my, what an inventory list, and so unnecessary. But wait, your home contents are all insured by Be Sure. That means that you determine the amount you want to insure. No inventory list, no hassle.
Are you be sure? Be sure.
Bob, I can understand why you're parking so carefully. Of course, when you can get 80% discount on your Be Sure car insurance. But that's overdoing it, Bob.
Are you be sure? Be sure.
Yeah!
Here we go. This is freedom, this is life. Happiness is all I'm seeking. Carpe diem, I'm seizing every day, not just the weekend. Here's to all the good times that have come to last. Here's to living in the now.
When you can afford what you crave, life just gets so
So
good.
alive, and I'm feeling good, so good, so good, so good. Hey, I'm gonna live my life, feeling good, so good, real good, so
KFC, so good for everyone.
These are the doors that never close. These are the hands that make a difference. These are the walls that could tell countless stories of helping and healing, of storms weathered, of change and growth, of a place where life begins, where hearts are mended, and where hope grows stronger. For more than a quarter of a century, the physicians, medical professionals, and staff of St. Martin Medical Center have combined advanced medical technology and compassionate care to bring a world of medicine to our friends, neighbors, and visitors to the island of St. Martin we all call home. As proud as we are of what we have accomplished, we believe there is still much work to do to continue a proud tradition of providing everyone in our community with the latest technology, the best medicine, and the most exceptional care. St. Martin Medical Center, celebrating 25 years of serving, caring, healing.
sport and cultural development would be high on our agenda as well, because we believe it's a escape route. Escape route in the sense that your young people are involved in sport, action or activities, they are involved in cultural programs. Chances are that they would be less open to the idea of going or getting themselves involved in illegal or illicit activities in the community. And that is why we believe that there should be a strong, very healthy sport and cultural development program. And when I talk about repairing an injustice done to us, the idea is that our vice president, and who will be in charge of sport and cultural development, he would have as mission to go to the Ministry of Culture and Sport in Paris and to let them know that we are a separate entity from Guadeloupe. There are so much facilities in Guadeloupe supported by the government of France, and St. Martin for umpteen years has been totally ignored. So it's time now that we let them know that they are potential athletes on the island of St. Martin, and therefore we must be supported equally in terms of the funds that are provided for. Because the government of France looks to the overseas department for professional athletes. And like I said, there's much potential on the island of St. Martin, but there's no funds to get them to that level in terms of performance. But it's part of the strategy that is to market our country, market our destination, and let them know that we are prepared to work with them so that we can send our athletes forward and give them the kind of moral and also financial support that they would need. There are different institutes in Guadeloupe geared towards preparing athletes to be part of championships in France. That doesn't exist on St. Martin. So we need to let them know that a quota of space available at these institutes in Guadeloupe must be reserved for St. Martin as well if they don't consider building these facilities on the island. But some kind of program must be worked out so that we can showcase our young talents on the island of St. Martin as well. And it's also valid in the area of cultural development. There is an office in Bastille deals with cultural programs that supports different cultural groups, and they're spending millions of euros in Guadeloupe. But St. Martin is left out of the picture. And like I said, I will not be wasting time with regional directors. I will be going straight to the ministry with my minister or vice president in charge of these dossiers so that we can have a clear discussion. I want to make sure that within the next 5 years, the level of young men or the amount of young men that are shipped off to Bastille jail is reduced significantly via these sport and cultural programs that we can implement. There used to be a time when the football field, with little facilities, there used to be so many people on the football field, on Sunday afternoon admiring, the young talent, exhibiting their skills and their ability to excel on the sport ground. I would like to see that come back where our stadiums now with all the facility, the infrastructural development that we have, stadiums are empty, just the players are there. So our goal, our drive would be to bring that back where families would be interested in going back to the sport grounds and enjoying their young kids, like I said, excelling in the different competitions, in the different fields on the island of St. Martin, and making sure that there's sufficient monies on our budget to send our athletes to represent this country in a very dignified manner in the Caribbean and Europe if need be. And one of my goals would be to also work with the South to, and for example, have one, let's say, basketball championship, one football championship, one volleyball championship all worldwide. And when it comes to representation, we pick the best from both sides of the island to form the St. Martin's national side to represent us wherever. And that would be a great effort in terms of building, strengthening the unity of the St. Martin country.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
One,
2,
3,
4. This is how common it is to develop a mental illness. 1 out of every 4.
4,
4.
4. But there is hope. Today, most mental illnesses can be managed and treated. Visit your general doctor if you feel concerned about your thoughts and behaviors or have some difficulty dealing with some of life's issues.
If you have been diagnosed and are suffering from a mental illness, keep in mind these 4 points to help you manage your mental health.
1. Get regular checkups with your general doctor.
2. Stay on your treatment plan to prevent relapses.
3. Find a strong support group in your family and friends.
And 4. Never be afraid to ask for help and look out for the warning signs of your illness.
Remember, you are not alone. We are as close as one.
2.
3.
4.
Learn about mental health illness by going to the Mental Health Foundation's website at www.mhf-sxm.com.
Out to see a salary of eyeballs, a deep toe drowned down, a drawn open to sleepless witness, sunken bodies buried. Below in the weight of the wait to come, there is a forest of heads up, stretch, stretch, back, above the shifting sands, and each in a steep stare up. A steep stare, a coral reef of way down the leads, beneath the sea is just a sinking sea, and waters of the walking wailing, cast, spread over, dumped over, all surely dead along the middle passage pathway through this concert of bones, sing the siren song of gurgling silences. Cigarettes mounting, dialectic shifting of sands, a peeling current, a peeling of silence, peeling the sea, bed of copper heads and salted and salted and then shedding and strewn and then just strewn and then just strewn about centuries. Empty eye sockets. Pieces of pierced nose holes. Busted slivers of lip. Orange split teeth. Bored earlobes. Salted tongue bits. A fossil frown nearly all gone. 1/4 cheek mark of teen initiates. A rib twirl of a kanga curl. A blunt skull fractal. The blood splatter trails of dried spittle and undried tears. Flood this abysmal plain. Tides come in, and riptide reach to between assaulting shores. Dismemberment is so. Zong, go down. Close to the coast of heart and home, where dead cold case gatherings year in, year out are kept at bay, and Bahia and Riverside and beach and Povo dos Santos, Flores, Palma, a cast off of prayers and burdens to see what is cast up from what is still beneath and neat and unraveling, washed behind us from even way under the wreathing coral of heads and way down under the reef-decked leaves of sea to see a hull of a way down. So the deeper you dredge, bitter spores, chew